and welcome to The Breakdown. Today we're going to be a topic that people have requested us to do before, and that is how do you start a podcast? How do you get things rolling to start a podcast? Well, today we're going to cover that. It's actually a lot easier than you would expect. So let's go ahead and jump on into it. The first thing you need to do is find the niche/topic you want to talk about. Now, if you're really funny, maybe that's your shtick that you want to get on there and you want to just give jokes and talk about current issues in a funny manner or whatever. Maybe that's your podcast. Maybe you want to interview people. Maybe you want to teach people something in your podcast. Whatever it is, find your thing. Find a thing that sets you apart from other people that you can uniquely do. And that is what your podcast needs to be about. It also helps a lot if you're passionate about it and you actually enjoy talking about it and enjoy doing it. Otherwise, it's probably not going to work out too well for you talking about it, at least 15 minutes at a time for a podcast. So once you've got your topic/niche down, what I would recommend doing is actually recording a few mockcasts with something like an iPhone, right? Just open up the record app on your iPhone and record a few mock podcasts. Now, these aren't going to be posted anywhere and you're probably going to redo them later. But what I would recommend is try to do like a week or so worth of content and make sure you can post your podcast sustainably and that it's actually something you want to do. So many people are like, I want to start a podcast. They go out, they buy the equipment, they do all this stuff, and then they actually don't do it. By doing this, it shows you that you can do it, and if you want to keep doing it after you've made a week, then go out, spend the money, redo those ones you've already done, and then keep going. It also works out any of the bugs or anything like that, like helps you figure out how to be better on a microphone when you're talking, when you do a mock podcast using the record app on your iPhone. If you're good to go, if you've done your mock recordings and all of that stuff and you're ready to buy a microphone, it's pretty easy to get a good microphone. Really, I would recommend the Blue Snowball. That's going to get the job done. Right? So the Blue Snowball is going to get the job done for a microphone, and then any sort of headphones. You can use earbuds even if you want to, or you could get you something nice if you like music. Don't get really nice headphones just for podcasting. Make sure they have another use for you too, like music or something like that. So once you've got a good mic and headphones, like a Blue Snowball and even a pair of earbuds, whatever your favorite pair of headphones is, you're good to move on to the next step, which is actually recording some podcasts, right? You've got the equipment, record some, right? Record a week's worth of content, 2 weeks, however far ahead you want to be. Just sit down and record. Next, you're probably going to need to do some editing for that. There's a few different programs. I would recommend starting out with something like Audacity. It's free and it's going to get you what you need to edit your podcast. It's not going to be pretty, but it's going to get the job done. After that, it's time to get the graphics you need, make those up real quick. For example, you need a few different graphics for iTunes. You need a big one, you need a smaller one, you need some stuff, and then post it to iTunes, right? List it online somewhere and post it to iTunes. Once you've done that, you're good to go. I've actually got a video down below on how to post a podcast to iTunes. It's not complicated, but it desires an own separate video. So I've let someone take care of that for you guys. You can check that out down below. In addition to all the other products we mentioned, the microphone, the headset, all of that stuff, even Audacity, all of that will be linked down below. So go down there and check that out. And you've now started a podcast. It's not the hardest thing in the world. You really just need an idea that you're really ready to do. And then I recommend making sure you want to do it before you invest any money, and then doing it. I mean, actually just sitting down and saying, you know what, I'm gonna do it. And then you record and you start putting out content on iTunes. It shouldn't cost you more than $75 to $100 to start a podcast. That's pretty good quality. So there you guys have it. If you have any questions, please post them in the comment section down below. We'll get back to you in some way, shape, or form. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make awesome videos every single day. This has been The Daily Breakdown, and I'm out, guys. Peace.